thing on.
Welcome to the Watch and Cut channel. So today I wanted to kind of introduce myself. Yes, Alex has changed his channel name again. No! For very good reasons. I just wanted to attract more watch content viewers to my channel, and I figured with Knifebox channel it just probably wouldn't happen. So what I ended up doing is coming up with a name that just kind of gets a little bit more vague with the knives and watches. Something I'm dabbling with. So you'll see other things too, you know, titanium, EDC gear, pen. We'll check out some cool lights that do all kinds of cool and different things. Charge up your watch, for example. We'll also cover custom knives. So I'll have plenty of these in my collection, and can kind of share my experience that I've had with a lot of the custom knife makers. A mid-tech that I sent back to Ed to have reconfigured with a deep carry clip in kind of like my blue configuration. You may see very inexpensive knives, a weird kind of shift bolster lock kind of open mechanism. So you know, I'm a sucker for really cool and weird like designs. So you'll see stuff like this. This is something that is kind of popular right now, if I could see where the top is. But this is a gravity knife that Riot made, and it's pretty damn cool. Very easy to deploy, and you know, it's all by gravity. Being that I'm in California, I can't really carry this thing around, but
On occasion, I do.
if I'm meeting up with some knife buddies, just to let them play with it and check it out.
Obey your knife laws and don't be stupid.
So that's part of the cut, right? What about the watch part, right? I'm a bit newer with watches than I am with knives. So I've been collecting for about 10 years now. Watches have been kind of my fascination for the past, I don't know, 6 months or so. I'm really excited to share some of these really cool limited edition pieces that I've bought. Casio squares to full metal. I've tried some micro brands. Here's a Zelo swordfish. I've been playing with a lot of Seikos. Here's a nice example. This maker, for example, dabbles in knife making and started doing watches. So these will be really interesting. Vintage has been my thing. Anything that's been a vintage remake has just really been something I've been excited about learning. So what's cool about the beginning of this channel, guys, is if you're new with watches, so am I, and we'll be discovering new things together. I think the new ideas that I've been trying to come up with to do some different things will be kind of fun and clever. Well, welcome to the Watch and Cut channel, and I'm very excited to kick it off actually with the first unboxing. Alright guys, so we're at the table here, and let's see what we've got here. I started to open it and then I decided, nah, I think I'll just wait to do an unboxing video with it. But I thought, since I'm doing the Watch and Cut channel, this is the perfect knife to christen the channel with. This is a custom knife that's made by my good buddy Richard House. Man, it's a really super thin slicer, this thing. It's like a little scalpel. It's got a pocket clip, and it's a very nicely made custom slip joint that he gifted to me. He actually made this for me, so thanks, buddy. I still love it. I still owe you a review on it at some point. All right, let's open this up. So this knife actually is a custom knife, and it's made from France, and it comes to me from These guys are from the United States, but they bring over this brand of French custom knives. So what we got here actually is a different brand. Let's see what the contents are. All right. So this is typically what this brand makes. Some kind of corkscrew custom knives. So let's see what else we got here. So this is number 602. Believe it or not, guys, I was actually born in France. Silly fact. Or you could turn it over and here it is in English. So that's the brand. That's a little bit about it. What do we got? So what I really like is if they do make a slip joint knife, that it at least comes with a nice pouch. And right off the bat, I can tell this is handmade, hand stitched, but it's nicely trimmed around the outer edges. The knife is a little bit more substantial, actually, and bigger than what I remember the specs being, but then they were in European centimeters. And there it is, guys. So if you guys aren't familiar with what all these little gears and parts are, I think I brought out the perfect knife or perfect watch on the wrist actually to go with this knife. Coincidentally, this Yema is also made in France, but I've thought with this beautiful black lacquered dial, it would just go beautifully with this French-made knife here. So let's take a look. We got a really crazy lanyard loop where the blade is so big that it actually extends all the way out into it. That's incredible, guys. Oh my goodness. That's very interesting. I've never seen that. That's showing off your centering skills right there. Very, very impressive. It has this little like top ramp, and it's got an incredible amount of file work up on the top of the spine here, and it's all one piece. And then you got these scales here with little automatic watch parts, and you can see it's kind of like a clear type of resin that goes all the way through it, and then it's printed on the backside, so it kind of gives it a bit of depth and it can capture the light. I think that's really, really quite cool. Let's see. Oh, this is light. Very interesting. Oh, it's locked. I love it.
Oh my God! Wow!
Really interesting lock, and it's like a lock back, and I saw this lift up and lock into place. This is trick, guys. I really, really, really love this. And I know most people don't like a whole lot of billboarding, but the knife is already loud with all kinds of stuff, so why not, right? This side here is nice and sterile. So, I have a feeling... Oh my God, that is genius, guys. Wow. I almost cut my finger there. So, basically, the way it works is and I only figured this out because I saw some jimping there. You push this down, and it's like a backwards lock back. That is super interesting. So you see it lifts up that little tab, and the action is so smooth, guys. I mean, I could just literally barely need anything to like get this blade out, but once it locks, it's solid. It's no blade play or anything. This is really interesting. I am finally blown away with a knife. It's been a while since I've seen something different. And honestly, I saw the scales, guys. I saw the nice kind of like almost Persian upswept blade. It was already sold, but I didn't expect the mechanism, and I find that really quite cool. So anyways, guys, keep up with the channel. We'll do some full reviews on both of these guys here, but I wanted to welcome you to the new Watch and Cut channel in some cool fashion here. And in case you were wondering, on this one, on the wrist check, this is the limited edition Yema Superman Skin Diver, which you can still get if you guys want. They made 1,000 pieces on the 39 millimeters and 1,000 pieces in the 41. If you have a smaller wrist, I highly recommend that you get the 39 millimeter because the lug to lug is, whew, it's wide, you know, it's thick. It's got this beautiful stainless steel scales bracelet, and we'll do a full review on that guy. And I'm just gonna put her back on the wrist. All right, so let's wrap this up. So we'll do some more of these types of really unique knives because honestly, weird mechanisms are my thing. Custom knives, custom watches, micro brands, all that stuff. So the idea is to put out a little bit more content than I've been. I've taken a little time off to kind of rethink what I'm doing here, and I think I got a good knack for it. So we're going to start with some watch and knife content. I'm hoping to do one watch, one knife video a week. I'm not holding myself to anything. YouTube's for fun, but I hope you guys can kind of join me along, and you'll definitely get some content monthly. But yeah, keep posted. So make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you all on the next one.